Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rise and Grind in the building. And this a Darian, this King, nothing but shots, Rise and Grind takeover. And I'm here with my two homies. You already know one of them. Shiesty, say what up.
What up, YouTube? This is Jesse with Shiesty Gaming. Let's keep it gaming.
Alright, we're gonna do our best. And then I also got my man Josh. Tell him who you is.
What's good with it, man? I ain't nobody special. Let's get it.
Alright, now first of all, I know a lot of people who are probably watching the show right now is thinking like, damn, Raz, you rise from the dead. And tonight I'm actually doing Nothing But Shots podcast, in case y'all don't know what it is. The podcast where we let off all our feelings and we all don't sugarcoat anything. We just tell it how it is. So I'm filling in for Darian right now. If you want to, his link will be in the description if you want to check out more of Nothing But Shots. Make sure you go click that link and hit that boy with that subscribe. Alright, so I don't know where to start, man. I got so many stuff to talk about, but I know my man's want to get a little something off his chest, so I'm going to let him do it right now. We're going to talk about the PC version of Gears of War, the remastered.
Alright, man. And it ain't really the PC version of that I really want to complain about, to be honest with you. It's more that Xbox app bullshit. That shit got to either go or they going to have to do some serious fixing on that shit, bro, because, like, locking out of the files and shit like that, I can't add sweet effects, I can't turn VSync off, I can't, G-Sync ain't working with the game, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I spun a rack on this goddamn monitor, bro. A rack.
Damn.
I want it all to work.
It sounded like to me though when they came up with this idea, it's like they did no testing on it at all. Like I think their main concern when it came down to releasing the game was just releasing the game and making sure the people who's not supposed to who didn't buy it don't buy it.
Yep.
Or at least don't get their hands on it or copy the file any type of way.
Well, they probably trying to get you not to steal it, which, I mean, these dudes are smart. Like, even the locked out file shit, somebody gonna come out, they gonna come up with something, bro. You know what I'm saying? They always do same shit with Steam. Somebody gonna come up with it. You know what I'm saying? But nobody cares about stealing the game, which some people gonna steal it, but it's always people gonna steal games. Just give us what we want and let us fuck with the files. Cause this monitor here, I'ma sell it and I'ma give me an ultra wide. All games don't support it, but all games you can go inside the files and you can make the game support it. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, you can't do that shit with the Windows app.
Word.
It's just little shit like that people's not gonna like.
Now I'm not really familiar with the Xbox app because I didn't use it too much. I did, but I didn't use it at all, actually, to be honest. But I think it came down to like beta testing this feature. I mean, if you're gonna go PC, you kind of gotta launch it off right. I mean, I don't think it's good on their behalf, and I think they should reconsider some of their policies. But that's just me.
But see, they talk about I don't have an AMD card, but they're saying the AMD card is not running the game good, and not too many people in the group they have AMD cards either. So I don't have anyone to really ask. Besides, you can go on YouTube or you can Google it, and on Reddit, people are saying they're having problems. I don't too much have performance problems. Besides my G-Sync monitor, which makes the shit more smoother, but the lag, oh my god, the lag, oh my Jesus. I don't know if it's the servers. It's just at the beginning of each match. I'm gonna put up a video. I took it earlier, and it's at the beginning of every single match, it's super laggy, and then it'll stop.
Damn.
It's trash though, you know what I'm saying? But it could be fixed. A quick patch should be fixed. If that shit was on Steam, all these problems I'm complaining about right now, that should be done already.
Yeah, it'll be done by now. That's worried. Shiesty, what you think of it? I know you ain't into PC games.
Yeah, I'm not.
What do you think?
like I've messed with the app. I do have a little laptop, that I got. I do a little bit of gaming on it, but I'm not a PC gamer. I ain't gonna lie. All I can really say is I think a lot of this is, they are just launching this for you guys. And a lot of it goes back to what I said that I caught some heat for. I think it's a way that Microsoft's kind of trying to control it. And I didn't say it was the right thing for them to do or the wrong thing. I just saw it as a company why they're trying to do it. And I think it is the piracy kind of thing, and they're just trying to keep their money, And it does suck for PC gamers, and, it sucks for any gamers when shit don't work right. Like, we as gamers should be mad, If I buy a car and the motherfucker don't run, I'm going to be as mad as a motherfucker.
That shit gonna hurt them, bro. That shit is gonna hurt them, I promise you. I promise you, man. People just won't buy the shit.
And that may be true. I don't know, they have a lot of different new policies they're trying to bring up, and I understand that to a point. I'm a console gamer, like, they have a lot of policies that they're just rumored and all this crap, and like I ain't trying to build an Xbox no, fuck you. Like, I'm just being straight up, that's not my thing, I'm sure that there are people out there that want to do that, but not me. I mean, if that's the way it's going, then I might go PC. I don't know.
I got an even more interesting question. Y'all see that Microsoft's switching their focus to more so like a PC, a bridge between consoles and PC. Josh, do you think that Microsoft can make it as big as Steam with what they have now?
I don't know about make it as big as Steam, but you never fucking know. You know what I'm saying? They come out with the right games, and the shit work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about as big as Steam, but I know they gonna make some bread.
I like the crossplay aspect because I do want to play some PC gamers. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't want to see them. You don't want to see them on certain games. Like, they trash at Gears, I'm telling you right now. But
well, I play primarily first-person shooters. Those are the games that I play in competition. You know what I mean? So, and I've seen a lot of videos talking about PC gamers and that Gears. So, and I'm not a big Gears online guy. I thought about getting it just for the crossplay. Like, goddamn.
It ain't crossplay though, because I tried it already.
Yeah.
I actually tried to add somebody to the game. This shit didn't work.
And like the cross-buy is cool. I mean, I'm probably gonna give away most of my PC codes. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not a PC gamer, but it's still kind of cool. It gives me a chance to give away some codes or some keys, whatever they're called over there.
Yeah, that's why I say I can't believe they're gonna do a code thing, because why would they want people to? Because they know people gonna sell them. It's gonna be keys everywhere. People gonna be trying to sell them. Why would they do that?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be linked to my Windows 10 account because they're both linked, But I mean, this is the beginning stages, so we don't know where it's going from here, They might not just have the software set up, just like I think like the reason you're getting lags at the beginning of your games might be them just kind of like verifying, like kind of like DRM, kind of it might be fucking it up, kind of verifying that you actually bought the game or whatever.
Well, I'm not talking about when the game first started. I'm talking about once you already into the game, fit to play a game. You know what I'm saying? When you into the like when you start a match.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Make sure you actually own the multiplayer. Like they're, checking it. I think that might be. Yeah, it's a possibility. I'm not a PC guy. Like I said, I don't really know. That's the only reason I could think of. Just the beginning of the match, it's fucked up, and then you're good to go.
Man, you better do that shit when I launch the damn game. What the fuck?
Yeah, they definitely should have picked it up in the beta.
They ain't give us no beta.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. There should have been a beta. To pick this shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely should have been a beta, but I personally think they can correct a lot of the problems. It looked like Microsoft want to cater to a little more to the PC side of things anyway. So
I think what it is Microsoft doesn't just want a piece of the pie. They're trying to get the whole motherfucking piece, the whole pie.
Never.
Well, I know they're never gonna do it, but they're getting as much as they can. They like that fat kid. They're like, I want all the whipped cream. I want all that pumpkin pie.
Bro, you can't even do the most basic of shit. You can't even look. I have to use my monitor to look at the frames per second on the screen. Like, I don't care too much about it unless, you know what I'm saying, I need to tinker with my settings or something. But you can't even do that. No overlay. You know what I'm saying? I think you can use Shadow Play. I haven't tried it to, record games. I use that OBS shit. But the most basic of shit you can't use.
You can't use Shadow Play?
I'm going to have to try that Shadow Play. That shit's turned off right now.
But that's kind of what I was talking about a couple podcasts ago. Like, that's what I mean by they're trying to kind of turn you guys into more console. Like, it's hard to bridge that gap and make it fair. And I'm not saying it's a good policy. I'm just saying I see where they're going with it because they're trying to make it an even kind of playing field.
Yeah, but that don't have nothing to do with getting an advantage of checking your frames per second and your temperature on your GPU and shit.
Yeah,
what is that?
I just think that what a lot of this is they weren't ready for the cross play and all this shit quite yet, but they're trying to launch it, because they are, in the back of they're not leading Sony like console sales, so they're trying to cover as much ground as possible. They're playing catch up and they're fucking up.
Well, you
They
see
stumbled
what
and
that
fell.
is. They already had that Windows Store shit in play before they even thought about putting those AAA games on that shit, though. That's probably what that is. And it was already built in with the, you know what I'm saying, where you can't fuck with the files and shit. And they just added AAA games to the motherfucker. That's probably what all that was. But still, they're going to have to do something about that. I'm telling you.
And some of them might be, like, I hate to say it, but some of those games might just straight be getting ported over, and it's fucking with it. I mean, it is a possibility from console, just straight getting ported over.
That's true. Well, Tomb Raider didn't have no problems, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the Windows Store app, and I didn't have no problem besides the not being able to mess with the files thing. But
yeah, but Tomb Raider is a single-player game.
That's true.
But it's easier to control a single player. There are a lot of variants in a multiplayer game.
That's true. But I haven't found nothing wrong with Tomb Raider. I didn't play that much of it, but.
And that's why when I say I'm not a PC gamer, like I play some PC games, but they're all single-player games, so.
Don't be scared of the mouse and keyboard, man. Bring your ass on, man.
No, I'm a controller guy. I ain't even gonna lie. I use my controller. I use my Elite controller.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times I feel strange as hell using the mouse and keyboard, yo.
Shit, them boys, they was talking bad shit because I'm using the controller on Gears, and you using the controller? Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, but you were whooping their ass, so fuck them and their mouse and keyboard. Tell them to get a better mouse and keyboard, motherfuckers.
Right.
Oh, motherfucker talking shit on me. I got an Elite controller. Be like, fuck you. I can change out all my fucking buttons and shit. Fuck you. Game the way you want, motherfucker. You want to play with Braille? Play with Braille. Shit.
Compete with your mouse and keyboard, motherfucker.
Anyway, let's switch topics, man. I want to talk about this, man. Sony play. I ain't gonna say PlayStation. I'll say Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog just recently, and I know Mr. T-Tech about to say, watch what you say right here now. Naughty Dog just delayed Uncharted 4 again. So instead of, I think the release date was originally March, sometime in March. It's coming out May 10th. What's your thoughts?
2 weeks. That ain't shit. All these games coming out, that just give me more time to beat Quantum Break. Shit.
Word.
My opinion on it is I'm gonna say fuck my Naughty Dog, okay? Because you know what, I've been waiting for this game. I have a PS4. I'm an Xbox gamer. I'm not gonna lie. That's just my preference. But I got my PS4 for those exclusives, and you keep delaying the games I fucking want to play, okay?
I agree. I put a post about that shit like not too long ago with ain't no games coming to PS4 to me, man. Now, if it's to me. Before anybody, this is me. God damn it. Where God of War, where all these games at? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody want to play fat fucking princess, bro.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's like I didn't buy my wife got me my PS4 for Christmas, and I've had it for quite a while since like launch and shit. So my library over there is very sparse because I get my multiplats on Xbox. It just is what it is.
Man, I ain't even turned my PS4 on in goddamn 2 months.
Yeah, the last game I played on it was shit. What the fuck is the name of that? Bloodborne.
Damn.
Oh no, I take that back. I bought like the Need for Speed. It's just regular Need for Speed because I hadn't turned it on in so long, and I had to update. And it's funny because you always see these videos. People like, man, like PlayStation guys are like, I turned on my Xbox, and it took me like an hour and a half to update and all this. That's what it's like for us Xbox guys when we turn on our PS4 because we primarily game on the other one, so it's constantly updating.
On topic, I think they probably did it because they didn't want to even have Quantum Break in their pocket.
I don't think that was even an issue because Quantum Break is something new. So
yeah, I think they're stupid if that's the reason.
Yeah, and
it's a known franchise.
not only that is that like they're on two different platforms, both exclusive. So it's like you know
Well, and
I I don't think people gonna buy one over the other. I think people always is gonna the people who know fucking Uncharted is gonna go ahead and play Uncharted regardless.
yeah, I'm playing it, and because I'm an Xbox, I got it for Uncharted, God of War. There are games that your main games that I get it for. But
Uncharted trash though. I don't fuck with it.
Really?
No, I'm just saying that to piss tech off.
I feel say you sleep. You sleep.
and my whole thing is, I think it should have launched at the same time because that gives us two exclusives. You know what I mean? At
Yeah,
around the same period, it should be so that the Sony guys can't. Because the more you delay it, and like if they had delayed Quantum Break and released Uncharted on time, I would have been like, what the fuck, man? I'm just I'll play it, but if I was just an Xbox gamer, I'd be like, fuck, I ain't got nothing. I gotta watch all these motherfuckers playing this great game over here. Now fuck that.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I gotta have that motherfucking Uncharted. Ain't the beta this weekend, man?
Yeah, the beta's this weekend.
I'm gonna have to see what's up with that, man.
Yeah, I might as well try it out. I can't. I let somebody borrow my PlayStation. So
Tell
See,
them
I'm
come
gonna
talk
play the
that.
beta this weekend because next week is the Division, so I'll be busy.
Oh shit, you buying that shit?
Yep.
uh,
Uh,
so speaking of Sony, so we might as well go ahead into it. So they're supposed to have a new 3.0 update for PlayStation 4. Man. To me, I like the idea of the whole update. You're supposed to get friend notification. I think only friend notifications and then offline mode was the two things that stood out to me. What y'all think about it?
I think they should have had it at launch. Damn it. Oh,
I
I'm
had
just being straight
the
up
feel of it.
because 360, Microsoft stumbled because we didn't get as good as the setup 360 had anyways when the Xbox One launched. But they should have took the 360 as the standard, both companies, and offered us all the abilities that both them had. You know what I mean?
Where
Because you're supposed to step it up, not step it back.
I I personally think that it's good that they actually now listen to people because I know a lot of people actually request this. I feel
Yeah.
like they're taking a page out of Microsoft Books with their new little beta program they got going.
Yeah, I think it's good for PlayStation, but I do think it should have launched it on the PS4 because you're paying for PSN, you should have had this kind of stuff. This is the small stuff.
But only thing I'm pissed at about this is that it's like almost 3 years into the life cycle, and we're just not getting these simple ass features. Now I'm not an engineer or at all, but I'm pretty sure this is like a simple as idea. It's something that could have been considered before you even built the PlayStation.
Yeah, well,
Before that's thoughts like, especially when it comes down to like privacy policies and stuff like that. I feel like that you should have had that in mind. Going into it, people certain things people want to know.
yeah, and I think you should be able to change your goddamn name because when I do get on PSN, I see some people with some jacked up names. I'm just like, damn, you made a fucking mistake, bro.
I will get that like 3 years down the line.
Damn. Well, see, the remote play is probably the only thing I see that I'm kind of interested in because I thought I would never use that shit on Xbox, and I literally use that shit every day. I was talking shit about that shit like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I
You
use
said
that shit every day.
you said you didn't think you were gonna use it on Xbox.
Yeah, that like to the PC,
To
stream
the
that shit to the PC.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's part of the reason I got a laptop with it was because when they said that remote play, I was like, that's cool as shit right there. My girl can watch a movie and shit, and I can still game.
Yep. I can move the shit to another room, but who wants to do all that moving shit? Even though it is two plugs, I don't be wanting to move that shit.
And that's like I see some PC guys that are like, well, if they do the from PC to Xbox, nobody's gonna use that shit. Bullshit. I'll probably play more Steam. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I probably wouldn't use that thing.
Yeah, but you're a PC gamer. I'm just saying, as a console gamer, I would because I don't want to move all that shit around.
Yeah, I wouldn't use it the other way around. But I'd use that shit coming to PC
Yeah.
because I play on a monitor though. That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
But shit, I use that shit literally every single day.
Yeah, that remote play is badass, huh?
And that shit don't have no lag, and I hope the PS4 one don't have no lag.
Yeah, I was happy when they said that too.
I was playing Halo and still coming in first on that shit.
Dude, depending on your router, man, that remote play, like, I got a really good router. I'm not gonna lie, but I played it at my neighbor's house, like 4 houses down. I was playing my remote play, sitting in his living room.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. If you got a good enough router, like, you can get some damn distance out of that bitch.
Thought about getting me a Vita. If that shit, can you play with the Vita outside of your house like the remote play shit?
As long as you can connect to your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so pretty much.
But the problem now is I read that they're like killing the PlayStation Store on that on one of those. Was it the PSP or the Vita? On something.
So you can't use it away from your, like, if I'm at work, you can't use that bitch? I thought you could do that shit. It's like something you could do that shit.
Well, if you connect to their Wi-Fi, you can. I mean, you could play the like the standalone games and stuff, but yeah, you still have to connect to a Wi-Fi to do like any of the multiplayer, like, you know.
No, I think I seen like a YouTube video. Niggas was playing their PS4 on that hole away from house.
No, you can't do that shit. You have to be on the same router. It's the same. It works the same way as the Windows.
From what I understand, you're supposed to be on the same network. So
Yeah, because they got sued over that because they were showing that on the old commercials. Remember, they were showing that fool on the bus and shit. He was on like the train or something, playing his like PS3 games on that shit on the PSP.
So yeah, clearly these YouTube videos are bullshit. Clearly.
But let's talk about since we're already on the topic of PlayStation news, we might as well talk about Street Fighter 5, and that bitch dropped in price. From what I've seen as low as $35. I know neither one of y'all. No, actually, Josh, I know you played Street Fighter.
I played it, hell.
And people like it though. Don't get me wrong. I think people actually enjoy the game. I think it's a dope game, but I think the missing content idea is just not sitting well with a lot of people. What y'all think about that though?
Well, I'll take it because I played the game. I don't.
You don't feel gypped? I mean,
the shit that's missing is not what I care about.
Right?
The shit that's missing, like arcade mode, I didn't buy that shit for arcade mode. I bought this shit to play people online, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. But what I am mad about is my favorite dude that I play Street Fighter with ain't even on the damn game. Sagat ain't even on the damn game. So that's what they could have gave me. Give me some more people to play with.
Yeah, they only launched with like what, 14 characters or something like that.
Yeah, it was a few. It wasn't that many people. I ain't never really counted it, but it ain't that many motherfucking people.
Man, wasn't there more than 14 characters on the original Street Fighter for Super Nintendo?
That's embarrassing.
Yeah. I'm being serious. I'm trying to count in my head. There's a grip of characters.
Don't get me wrong. That ain't like that ain't an official number, but I think it was somewhere around that range. But I think it wasn't a lot of characters. I don't play fighting games, and I don't give a fuck about it personally. But $35, man. If I paid the $60, I feel like I got ripped the fuck off. I would ask for a refund, or at least a price difference.
I think the people that did pay full price, they should get, if there's like I guess a season pass or whatever to get the other characters, that they should get them for free because they already paid that money. I think that's what they should do. I mean, I didn't play the game. I'm not saying nothing bad about it. I'm just saying if you pay full price and that game only came out like a month ago, maybe. It wasn't long ago, right?
No, it wasn't long ago.
And it dropped like almost half price. That you should be getting like some stuff for free. You know what? The people that were on the original, you know.
The glories of being a PC gamer, goddamn it. Real shit, man. But nah, at its core though, it's a good ass fighting game though. Like as far as the fighting, the gameplay, that shit go hard.
Word.
But I don't care nothing about that old missing content shit. Just give me more fucking people. I don't care nothing about arcade mode.
To pay for it, you're gonna be like $125 into this game.
I'm not giving these people no more
money.
They're not getting another dollar off this game from me. I swear to God.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't buy no DLC for that. They have to take this L.
They not getting that shit. Now Steam, you know what I'm saying? They probably have like a sale where I can get the DLC or some shit for dirty ass cheap. Then I might, you know what I'm saying? But $20, $30, they got me fucked up. I'll wait till Steam give it to me for $2.
I'm saying that if you bought it full price, they should give it to you for free since it dropped so quick.
I agree.
And it's kind of sad because, you know, Capcom used to kind of be a powerhouse when it, especially fighting games, you know what I mean? And I guess it's just showing that where games are kind of going, man. Because they're not selling like they should.
PS4 dudes the ones that got dicked on that deal.
Well, yeah, they did. I think it's like hardcore gamers are kind of a minority now. You know, we have a lot of casuals, and it's kind of fucking with us hardcore guys because we get fucked over on this deal. And I think that's kind of what happened with Street Fighter, you know?
I think the game is worth about $35. It's worth about a good $35. If you can get it for that price, I think it's a good pickup.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I think people enjoy the game, though, real talk. Alright, I want to talk about this all week, so I'm switching topics now. I didn't actually get to see the conference, but I know I seen the news that came out about the Windows 10 conference or whatever. And I think the biggest news that came out of that is that it can be a possible, you know, in the future module Xbox console coming out, and it is upgradable, kind of like a PC. So you can put in parts if you like, make it more stronger, or you could just, you know, deal with having the regular stuff that was already included with the console. What do y'all think about that? Is that was that good news, bad news? Did you think Microsoft was reaching, or what was your thoughts on that? I'm gonna start with Josh.
Oh man, I wanted Shiesty to go first.
All right, Shiesty
first. I'm not a PC guy, and it kind of pisses me off. But I mean, I see their point where they're trying to evolve the two together. It kind of really, to me, it depends on how you're doing these upgrades, what you can do, kind of thing. And if they make it straight like PC, then I'll just get a fucking PC. Like, I'm just being straight up on that. You know, I'm a console gamer. I'm kind of curious to see how they're gonna do it, because how much shit am I gonna have to download? Because I know with PC, like certain games and stuff, you gotta download certain, you know, software and this and that to get it to work. And I realize it's all one ecosystem, so you won't have to do that. But I mean, is it just like graphics cards and shit like that, or you can add more memory? Or, like, I don't know what they mean by upgradable, you know?
Right.
Because it's just kind of a rumor. It's up in the air, you know?
Yeah, it's real open-ended, though.
Yeah,
like,
it's either going to be really good or really fucking bad. I don't think there's going to be a goddamn middle in this one.
I'm telling you off the rip, if anybody buys this, you have proved that PC gamers are right and graphics have always mattered and always will matter.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Real shit.
Now if
I agree with Josh that a lot of people who would possibly buy this or even be excited for this type of console is reneging on what they said in the past. A lot of people, especially ones like pixels and power don't count, and saying that you know, PlayStation don't got that big of a power difference. Because if they didn't, then why would Microsoft be coming out and doing that? So actually, that could be multiple reasons why they actually doing it. But
the craziest thing about it, I think, is that in all honesty, if it works and it works well and people like it, then it's probably gonna happen to Sony and Nintendo. Let's face it.
Right.
And then we're all gonna be PC gamers, like, and
why not just make people pay more for the console, and then you can have better technology in the motherfucker?
Well, I think what the problem is, and it's really the first generation this has happened, because I mean, you're a PC guy, and I'm not a PC guy, but from what I understand, until this generation, I mean, consoles were kind of ahead of their time, where PCs were at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this generation, by the time they launched, they were already kind of obsolete because technology is advancing so much quicker. And I think that's what a lot of it is they're like, well, how are we going to do this and still, you know, be relevant?
Even at $700, if you bought a console at $700, do you know the kind of shit they can put in that damn motherfucker?
Well, that's true, but all right, think about since the Xbox is launched, the Xbox One and the PS4 is launched. Think about just the graphic card changes in just that time period. You know what I'm saying? And the abilities.
Since what 2 years, the 980 came out. 780 had already been out though. Like the 780 had already been out for like a year or so.
You also have to take the factor that they were already working on the consoles for how many years? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying though. About what? Let's say 2020. What you think? 2020, 2021. They'll be talking about another console, bringing another one out.
Depends on how they do it. Microsoft might be talking about it next year. Shit.
Yeah, that's true. By then, 980 Ti would be like hella old. You throw one of them in a console.
Well, exactly, and then you could sell the base model for like $500 with the hella old shit, and then I think that's what their plan is, and then you can just go buy you something crazy like, oh well, I'm doing 8K or some 16K. Who the fuck knows where we'll be, you know, in 10 years or whatever, you know?
Right. Yeah. Well, my thoughts on this is that I can't see how anyone can get mad at Microsoft for going this route, and I think it's a bigger deal than a lot of people giving it, because the thing is what they're saying is that, you know, we're gonna give you a console, and it's up to you if you feel like you want it more powerful or if you want to stick with what you got. So you're getting the option to actually upgrade it. So if you're having a problem with what the base model, you spend a few extra bucks and you can get more what you want. Actually, probably be a few extra $100, to be honest. But
yeah, but here's the funny thing.
But the thing is all optional.
Yeah, it is.
Not only did they announce that you can play upcoming games, but you got the option to play backwards compatible games. So you can go as far as back as you possibly they can lead you to. I think that's a good idea. I think it's something that, you know, the gaming industry kind of need, because we wait 5 to 7 years, you know, for a new console, and, you know, like with this generation, and now we're saying like, damn, you know, when are we going to get 4K? When are we going to get you know, a stable, you know, frames per second? Now all that's up to you. So, you know, I think the idea is good, and it's one of the reasons why, you know, I actually ran out and bought myself a PC, because I have the options of doing so much stuff. People don't understand that one of the biggest things about, you know, having a PC is that you got more options for yourself. It's flexible. You know what I mean? Like I said, like a couple of weeks ago, let's say you're on PC and you don't like DRM, you got the option to use something like GOG. Mm-hmm. Let's say if you don't like the way your computer is performing, maybe you want higher performance, you have the option to go outside and buy a new GPU, or if you don't like the memory, you can go buy it. It's all up to you what you want in your console. And I think this is going to be standard. If it turn out right, it could be a standard that that consoles might have for the next 10, 20 years.
I agree with you. If it works, it'll be a standard. But the thing I laugh about is now we're going to have console guys that are like some of them PC guys that are like lying about 4K and what their rig is. But they can be lying about their Xbox. They can be like, yo, you wouldn't believe what I got this T9999 motherfucking 9 in here. And I'm doing this and that. And then you go over to their house and you're like, motherfucker, you ain't even getting 1080. Fuck you.
What about games, though? Are they going to add settings for the people who ain't got that type of shit? Are devs gonna have to make extra games? They're not gonna be doing that shit.
I don't think devs are gonna be making extra games. I think that's the point of the Windows 10. That's the shit you're fucking with right now. That's fucking you up. Them file locks, and that's what I was saying. I think what they're trying to do is turn PC gamers into console gamers and console gamers into PC gamers, and meshing it in the middle is kind of what they're trying to find, that medium, you know?
Just get rid of Xbox then and make it if you want Xbox games, get your fucking PC. Problem solved.
Yeah, but they want to be relevant in both, you know, because some people don't want to be PC gamers.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like I said, depending on how much work this is and how it actually works, I might just get a rig and say, fuck it.
I
Even
don't
though
see
I'm a
it.
console gamer, I'm just being straight up.
So devs got to make a PC version, and they got to make either a console version with settings, so people with a trash Xbox or the top of the line Xbox, just like PC, people got
Well,
different PCs. How
Well,
they gonna do that?
so some of the games like the Division on Xbox, you have some of those settings. They've been adding some of those settings on our Xbox games.
It's not that kind of settings though. It's just shit
but
like
hold on. Didn't Microsoft say they announce like they told us that with Windows 10 you can pretty much you know develop for one
One
platform.
platform. Now that was their whole point. That's what I mean by they're locking Windows. That's what it's all about. You're not understanding. They're not developing for Xbox and PC for these different settings. They're developing for Windows.
I don't know. I
So
think
they're just developing for one thing. So those are the parameters they're going to develop for. Now they might add those settings later that you want on PC. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We still in the infant stage, you know.
well, I'm talking about these different Xbox. If you have the top of the line Xbox, and then you have the bullshit Xbox that's the 720p, 30 frames per second, then you got the top of the line 980 Ti Xbox, whatever the hell you want to call it. How the hell are the devs gonna put these settings where, or they make two copies of the game?
No, it's neither. They're making what I'm saying is the devs are developing it towards Windows 10, so they'll know the parameters.
well, you got to think though, Josh. You got to think in the PC. Well, like, do they do that on PC? Do they develop for different graphic cards?
Yeah, that's what optimization is.
Yeah, they optimize it for those for basically the available graphic cards out.
They give
I mean, I think some games you'll probably see some games that comes out, and if you don't have a certain model or an older model, you probably won't be able to. But that'll probably convince you to kind of upgrade. I'm not saying it's a good idea, but
Well,
yeah.
I think a lot of this has to do with like Microsoft. To me, I'm a console gamer, so it does. In the back of my head, it kind of irritates me. It doesn't piss me off, but it irritates me because I'm like, damn, I got to learn this whole other curve and all kinds of shit. Don't get me wrong, it kind of pisses me off. The point of a console gamer is you sit down, you game, that's it. That's all you have to worry about,
Well, like I say, with the way they thinking about it, you can still do that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you'll have to update, and but they're gonna have to do that more with this. What I'm saying is, but the way that Microsoft's doing it, that's why this is gonna be the way it's looking. Is we're only going to have one more Xbox, and it's going to be upgradable. They said Windows 10 is the last Windows version. They're just going to upgrade it or whatever. And the idea of Windows 10 is it's going to work over all Microsoft products, so that's all you're developing for. So it doesn't matter if you play on your phone, it's all supposed to be, developed across the board. That's the point of Windows 10. So it's easier to develop for developers. Now, I can see how PC guys are mad. On one end because, obviously to do that, Microsoft's fucking you right now. They're locking a lot of shit. Like I had said in a previous podcast, they're kind of fucking you right now. And I think when this Xbox, the upgradable one, those console guys are going to get fucked at first too. So, I mean, it's a two-way street.
That shit is going to fail.
See, you say that, but it might catch on to be the greatest things ever. I'm sure the first motherfucker who pitched the cell phone to a guy said, "Why the fuck would you want a cell phone the size with a suitcase in your damn car? Like that shit ain't ever gonna work." Now look, you know what I mean? It's technology and shit happens.
Nah, the cell phone was a great idea.
They need to.
But there had to be somebody that denied it. You know what I'm saying? That was just like, damn, I don't see how that's gonna work out. My wife can do what?
I think we need more details into this, and it seems like it's gonna be a while away. I mean, it'll probably be maybe 2-3 years before we even hear anything else about it. So
yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting.
I think they just got to work out the kinks, and depending on what it is, it could be good or it could be bad.
I think that
our stance on it is that it's a good idea.
Not this next E3 that's coming up, but the E3 after that, we might see a prototype like they kind of did with the Elite controller. You know what I mean? They'll show you kind of like hint at some stuff.
Man, that shit gonna get expensive too, man.
Well, and I don't think the base model is gonna be expensive, but I think it's just gonna be an upgrade of what we have right now. Whatever the next one was gonna be that you can add on to and remove shit.
Yeah, but people gonna be going for that 980 Ti equivalent. That shit gonna be $1,000, boy. Them niggas gonna be mad in the bitch.
Yeah, mad as hell. The question, I'm real curious how they do it because, if it's kind of in this setting, I'm wondering if there's going to be any, like, maybe it'll be cheaper than the PC to get some of these parts because, Microsoft's ordering them in bulk or whatever and you buy from Microsoft. I don't know how it's going to work out. It's all up in the air.
I just need to know a little bit more about like the game situation because I do kind of see like the potential of it because I mean I'd
Well,
rather play these games at higher settings and shit like that on the Xbox. You know what I'm saying? If I can't get it on PC.
yeah, well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, as a PC gamer, I know you can see the benefit, just like I can see it as a console gamer. But at the same time, I can see the negatives coming from both sides too. We don't know enough. It's just all rumors, and I don't think they should be dropping rumors and hints like this until they have something to really tell us.
Yeah, well, they do that.
I know they do it, but I'm just saying it's a lot of speculation.
They want you to talk about it like we're doing right now, and they want to, get you riled up for it for a while, and then they give you details so they can. Oh, it's all marketing.
And yeah, it is marketing, but you got to also wonder what Nintendo is getting ready to, make their new one, and Sony, and they're like, what the fuck is going on over here?
I mean, you never know.
Like, if it works, like, we have to go a whole different direction.
They both started developing for the next console already, so Sony might be having the same idea. I mean,
but it'd be harder for Sony because they don't have like the Windows operating. You know what I mean? That system already in play.
All right.
I mean, Microsoft is a software company. Let's face it; they're a good software company.
At this point, they're a badass software company.
That's because you're getting fucked with your games. I'm just saying, but overall, when you look at all their products, I mean, that's what they do with software, right?
Man, I'm not trying to hear that shit, man.
I know, but next week they might have all your problems worked out, and you'll be like, yeah, this is the shit,
Yeah, fuck all that, man.
And as far as Microsoft, though, and as far as the software side, I don't think everybody's in love with Microsoft anymore.
No, I don't think they are either, and it's going to be interesting, because they want to make this Xbox Live thing, but how are they going to do it with the next Xbox if PC guys are getting it free, but now I got to upgrade my shit anyway, so you going to give me my Xbox Live for free or what?
Y'all boys want that free Xbox Live, huh?
No, I'm not. I don't mind paying for it, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying, but if I have to do everything you have to do on PC,
I do.
And
you want it free, bro?
Hell yeah! If I got paid $1,000 for a goddamn graphics card, you better be kicking me back some shit.
I actually mind paying for it. I mean, I don't think it's right to give somebody on the same, pretty much. If you're about unity and shit like this, you're talking about.
Well, and that's my thought. Like, if they start giving
service and then give the other side, paid subscription.
And if they start giving them like games for gold, which I'm not, that isn't why I really paid for it. But I'm just saying, if they start getting all the benefits we get, and we got to do everything they do, like, no, that's bullshit. Let's be honest.
Right now, they gonna give us some free shit. I will bet you money right now. We gonna get some free shit. It might not be no top dollar ass shit, but maybe like a couple years old ass games and some shit like that. They gonna give us something. I bet you.
And I'm curious because the way that they're doing it, when we're gonna start getting some of these PC games.
Like, give us like those Game for Windows Lives games. Give us like a Bulletstorm or some shit, like something that's already on PC that they own or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think Xbox should start getting some of that shit since the ecosystem's so close now already. They should start kicking back both ways,
Or if you buy a game, you know what I'm saying? Like how they doing the corner break, get your old game, you buy a game, you get some old shit. They gonna do something.
Oh yeah, that's the backwards compatible. I like that idea that they've been giving us backwards compatible games when we buy the newer versions.
I think after a while, we'll start seeing free. I think sometime in the near future we're gonna see a free Xbox, the console version release, free Xbox Live, because as you can tell, the sales is hurting. Like, well, not hurting, more so in comparison.
Yeah.
So eventually they're gonna want that PlayStation type of install base. So they're gonna have to give on that paywall.
Yeah, ain't nobody think Microsoft's hurting.
I don't think they're gonna do it, to be honest with you.
Nah, I don't think they're hurting. I think and as far as sales, I think they're still selling well as far as
Yeah.
console. But in comparison, though, that's my only thing.
There's only
Is I
one way they gonna not do it, and that's if console dudes quit paying for it. Just like PC do, they just didn't pay for it. But see, console dudes don't understand that they gonna pay for it because they want to play online, which I understand. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
have no
because we
other
didn't have the
choice,
choices. Yeah. But with this new system that they're doing, we might have choices, motherfuckers. If I gotta start putting in all my own memory, my own cards, you know what I'm saying?
and you're gonna be right there paying that $60 a year. I'm telling you right now, all you have to do is quit buying it. If everybody quit buying it, they're gonna quit offering it.
Oh yeah. But
It's
you
that
can't get
simple.
everybody to do that shit.
Everybody ain't gonna do it because
I spent a whole 2 years without PSN because I didn't have any games I was playing online. So fuck it, I ain't paying for that shit.
I don't even know. I'm still paying for this shit. Why am I paying for this shit?
See, I stopped paying for it until I started having like a couple games that I played with some homies online. I was like, I'm only paying for one. Fuck it. I'm a mainly an Xbox gamer, so I'm gonna pay for the PSN to play single player games.
I'm a PC dude. I still pay for the shit. So
Yeah.
I want games. I want to play games. Shit. And if I gotta pay for it to play, that's what the hell I'm gonna do.
And I'm hoping they said something about like what is that, EA Access is a PC and shit. Like I'm hoping that account just moves on over since I'm already paying for it.
Nah, that shit. Well, maybe in the future. I don't know.
And
But
that's what
right
I ain't gonna
now,
pay for it on PC and Xbox. I ain't gonna lie. You should transfer over. You know what I mean?
I paid for it, but I don't see nothing actually good on the motherfucker. It's some trash shit on there right now. Now I'm gonna get that Need for Speed, a little 10 hour. You know what I'm saying? That might be worth it for now. That
So
shit,
that's the way I look for it. As long as they have one game a year that I'm willing to pay for, then I'm all right with it. But if they just start giving me Poggle every year, fuck them. I'm out.
they got some trash shit in that vault. I promise you.
I know they do.
All right,
Embarrassing.
y'all. So right now is now shot taking time. It's actually giveaway time. Right before we take our shots. So courtesy of Shiesty Gaming, I know he didn't want recognition for this. I'm actually giving away a 1 year EA Access Pass to some lucky person in the comment section. So if this is only 4 people watching this thing right now. um,
Well,
type in the comment section or in the chat if you want EA access, and maybe I give it up.
yo, goddamn it, I want
He said
it.
I'm tired of paying for it. It was shit, but if it's free,
I take it, motherfucker. Yeah.
Maybe we should give it to Darian since he's the only person active in the chat.
Like Darren care about that EA access shit.
And shout out to my homie Stay Blow, man. He was a guest a couple of weeks ago on Darian when it was on Darian's channel, man. Definitely go check his channel out. I'll definitely find a link to his channel and I hook you up. All right, so let's get into these shots, man. Who got shots to take?
All I want to say is fuck Microsoft at this point right now, dog. Give my
Whoa.
money back, dog. I sat there and I sat there on that chat with that lady. She hung up on me like the little text chat shit. I hit it back. The next dude, he was being a little hoe about it. They ain't even damn. I can't get a $5 gift card. Nothing.
Damn, they just treated you like you
Yeah,
shit on it.
a $5 gift card. I can't get $5, son. Damn. Just stick your dick in this
Nah,
PC players,
fuck that.
man.
I would want something out of that, man.
Yo.
Phil better speak out about this. Like real talk. Like Phil got an answer about this.
Bro, I gave him $70 for one game. 70
Damn.
motherfucking dollars. I done bought that bitch on Xbox on day one. I bought it on PC on day one. It pissed me off so bad. I tweeted all their ass. I swear to God. I tweeted Phil. I tweeted the correlation, and that what's his name, Rob Ferguson. I tweeted his whole ass too.
Damn.
Yeah, I tweeted all those motherfuckers. They sent me a Homefront beta code with no damn code, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Motherfucker tell me I'm in the beta and don't give me a code. Fuck you guys.
Man, that boy had
They
me
wind
hot,
up giving you
dog.
your code up, Tracy?
Huh?
Did they wind up giving you your code?
No, I got it from a homie who had an extra one. I was just saying,
Yeah.
I wasn't even expecting the stupid code, but they sent me a message like, congratulations, you got to be in the beta. And there was no code. I was like, so what? This is just a beta, I just show up or what? Knock on the door like,
So
let me in, bitches.
Microsoft customer service dog shit confirmed.
Hey, all customer service is dog shit.
I agree.
Them
I
motherfuckers
agree.
are like, I need $15 an hour. Like, you ain't even in this country. Fuck you.
Yeah. The
Tracy,
best customer service is Walmart when you go in there. That's the best customer service, nigga. Shit. Fuck them. Bet if I bought it from Walmart and went back complaining, I got my money back. Shit.
Yeah, but in Walmart, you can make a scene. You at home everywhere else.
Yeah, you're right about that too.
You know, if I could walk into Microsoft and make a scene, they're gonna give me my money back too. I'm a big motherfucker. They're gonna be like, nah, this motherfucker right here gonna go ape shit.
Nah, they gonna send your ass goddamn call them laws on your ass.
Yeah, they will, but I can fuck some shit up before the law get there.
All right, y'all. So that's the end of the show today, man. Thanks for stopping in. Anybody got any last shout outs?
I'm gonna give a shout out to Daenerys because he can't show up to his own show. Shout out, you know, fuck that. You
Yeah,
should
shout
be,
out
dog.
to Karen, man. Your show got hijacked. Fuck you, me. By an inactive ass YouTuber, too.
Yeah, I'm still subscribed to you. I knew you had it.
Shout out to Lee Rogers for not wanting to play a nigga. Trash ass nigga.
What you trying to play me in, though?
I don't give a damn. I'll play that nigga in Smite. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, all I'm playing is Call of Duty.
And
Get this dude to play anything with anybody. Shit.
And I am gonna give a shout out to Josh here because we had some words about some other podcasts and shit, and you know what? He came at me like a man, and we were respectful. And I'll give you a shout out for that, dog.
Already, man. Stanky legged.
Alright, you see how we is over here in nothing but shots. We can dish it and we can take it. And we make
Right.
up for it. So anyway, this is the end of the show tonight, and I'd like to thank everybody who watched the show. I know I've been inactive for about 7 months, and it's kind of hard to see me go live on YouTube right now, but definitely do me a favor in the comment section down below. Tell me if you want this EA Access code, and I will randomly select someone to take the code. So with that being said, thanks for stopping in, and I'm out. Peace.
Lee Rogers still a host.